Hello everyone, I'm Rashi, loved by everyone and flowers bloom at my sight. Today I'm bringing you a sensational work, the Invincible Superhero League of the Universe. The Other, the head of the Chitauri, an extraterrestrial species, is encountered by Tom Hiddleston's Asgardian Loki. The Other offers Loki a Chitauri army that will allow him to conquer Earth in return for locating the Tesseract, a formidable energy source with untapped potential. The extraterrestrial power source known as the Tesseract from the Captain America film plummeted into the sea after Captain America destroyed the villain Hydra's aircraft. Tony Stark's father, Howard Stark, discovered the Tesseract on the ocean floor while searching for Captain America. Tesseract is the first really limitless source of sustainable energy, according to tests conducted over the years. Director of SHIELD, Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, and his lieutenant, Agent Maria Hill, arrived during an evacuation at a distant research facility where scientist Dr. Eric Selvig is in charge of a team conducting Tesseract experiments. According to Agent Phil Coulson, a unique kind of energy has started to radiate from the item. Loki is able to arrive on Earth when the Tesseract unexpectedly awakens and creates a gateway. Using the Tesseract, Loki enslaves Selvig and a number of agents, including Clint Barton, by hypnotizing them with the energy from his scepter, forcing them to cooperate with him in order to help him escape. In addition, Loki tells Fury that he wants to make all of humanity his slave. As Fury sets up the facility for self-destruction, Barton and Selvig help Loki escape by providing him with important information. The building is demolished. In response to the attack, Fury reactivates the Avengers initiative. Agent Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, is sent to Calcutta to recruit Dr. Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, to trace the Tesseract through its gamma radiation emissions. Coulson visits Tony Stark, Robert Downing Jr. as Iron Man, to have him review Selvig's research, and Fury approaches Steve Rogers as Captain America, with an assignment to retrieve the Tesseract. It is revealed that Banner Hulk was trying to replicate Dr. Erskine's original formula when he created Captain America. The formula went wrong, and out came the Hulk. Loki confesses that he wants Earth since he thought Thor had wrongfully captured Asgard and entrusted it to him as the legitimate successor. The Various makes it known that he wants to rule over the various worlds that the Tesseract will unveil. In return for Loki delivering the Other the Tesseract, the Other will give Earth to Loki. In Stuttgart, Loki creates a distraction that results in a battle with Rogers, Stark, and Romanoff that concludes with Loki's surrender, while Barton takes the iridium required to stabilize the Tesseract's power. Thor, Loki's brother, shows up as he is being carried to SHIELD and frees him in an attempt to persuade him to change his mind and go back to Asgard. Thor assures Loki that he is watching over Earth. However, Loki has concealed the Tesseract, which Thor needs to return to Asgard. Following an altercation with Stark and Rogers, Thor consents to bring Loki to the helicarrier, the flying aircraft carrier of SHIELD. While scientists Banner and Stark try to find the Tesseract, Loki is imprisoned there. On the ship, Stark reveals that in order to keep the Tesseract-created vortex from collapsing on itself, Loki had Barton steal the iridium. That is how the army is going to arrive on Earth. A power supply big enough to heat the Tesseract and penetrate its cooling shield is all the hardware Loki requires. Loki intends to exploit the arc reactor that Stark erected at his new NYC building, Stark Tower, as the source of electricity, and Stark recognizes this. The Avengers split off over how to deal with Loki, and the news that SHIELD intends to use the Tesseract to create weapons that will act as a deterrence against invading extraterrestrials. While the group is debating, Barton and the other agents possessed by Loki attack the helicarrier, leading Banner to turn into the Hulk and disable its engines while it is in flight. Thor tries to halt the Hulk's fury while Stark and Rogers try to restart the damaged engines. Breaking Loki's mind control, Romanoff battles Barton and renders him comatose. It turns out that all along, this was Loki's play. In order to deceive the Avengers and take advantage of the mayhem created by the Hulk, he let himself be captured. After killing Coulson and throwing Thor out of the airship, Loki escapes in the same cage that was made for him. and the Hulk crashes into the Earth after taking out a SHIELD fighter jet. Coulson's passing is used by Fury as an excuse to get the Avengers to cooperate. Stark and Rogers understand that Loki must publicly subdue them in order to establish his authority as Earth's ruler. Merely vanquishing them will not suffice. In order to initiate his invasion, Loki utilizes the Tesseract along with the Iridium device that Selvig constructed to create a portal that opens over Stark Tower to the Chitauri fleet in space. The Avengers mobilize to defend the portal's position in New York City, but they soon realize they will be outmatched when wave after wave of Chitauri invade Earth. With Barton's help, Rogers, Stark, and Thor manage to evacuate the civilians, while Banner returns to the Hulk and pursues Loki, ultimately subduing him. Romanoff travels to the portal where Selvig, liberated from Loki's grasp, discloses that the gateway may be shut with Loki's scepter. In the meantime, a nuclear missile is fired towards Manhattan in an attempt by Fury's superiors to halt the invasion. Once Stark intercepts the missile, he directs it into the Chitauri fleet via the portal. The invaders' lead ship is destroyed by the missile explosion, disabling their forces on Earth. When the energy in Stark's suit runs out, he tumbles back through the portal, but the Hulk stops him from hitting the ground. Deactivating the portal, Romanoff stops any more intrusion. Thor then brings Loki and the Tesseract back to Asgard. The Avengers will reappear when needed, according to Fury. The other discusses the invasion on Earth and humanity's resistance with his lord in the first of two post-credit sequences. In the second, the Avengers eat silently at a shawarma restaurant. In summary, Avengers. Age of Ultron is a superhero blockbuster that gathers the might of heroes and the spirit of justice. The film brings together numerous Marvel heroes, each with their unique characteristics and abilities, but all share the responsibility of protecting the world. Facing the invasion of evil forces, the Avengers unite and stand together in resistance. The thrilling battle scenes and stunning special effects in the movie are heart-pounding and exciting. At the same time, the film also explores the trust and cooperation among heroes, demonstrating the power of unity. In the end, the Avengers successfully defeat the enemy and safeguard world peace with their wisdom and courage. This movie is not only a visual feast, but also a spiritual purification. I hope all movie fans can find the time to watch it. Goodbye.